Go live.
Go live now.
There it is.
Live.
Hey, we are live. Hey, kids. How we doing? It's Wednesday. I did it right this time. Once again, it is Wednesday time for the Throwdown. I am your hostess with the mostest, the Ficus, otherwise known as Rodney Fike. And I'm here with my partners in crime, Chad Don't Call Me Chucky Shuttle and Twan Amato. How we doing, fellas?
Good. Alive and breathing.
Live and breathing. All right. Sounds good. Back with us again for our second week in a row, our special guest, Sean Forney. Sean, how you doing, brother?
Good, good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for coming. Kick-ass battle beast you got going on there.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to start off the week with a recommendation.
Oh.
We watched two movies this week. One being War Machine with Alan Richardson, Reacher. It was good. It was a lot of fun. But the movie that was really the best movie, the funniest movie, the most action-packed movie that we've seen since Bullet Train is The Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa and David Bautista.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That movie was so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
And just all of the one-liners, and just nonstop. Those two back and forth with each other, and then him with his wife and their cousin. And, oh, my God. It was just – and the guy that plays Ned in Spider-Man, I can't think of his name, he was like their sidekick. It is the funniest. I didn't want it to end. It was so much fun. But I think they've definitely left it open for a possible sequel.
Ooh, I hope they do it.
Yeah. It was. If you guys get a chance, if you see it, watch it. It is. You won't be sorry. It is just. It's just a feel-good action movie. Basically, they're brothers. Something happens to pull them together, and they're trying to figure something out. And of course, they're going against the Yakuza and other crime elements in Hawaii, and it's a fun ride.
Yeah, I'll check that. I've heard about it, so I do want to see it.
Yeah, it keeps popping up on my For You page, so I definitely need to check it out.
And what's her name? Is it Maria Bello from Firefly?
Marina Baccarin. I don't know how you pronounce her last name. Yeah,
Deadpool's wife. Yeah. She plays Jason Momoa's wife, and she's once she gets into it, like about halfway through the movie, she's a scream too. So it's just some of the best chase scenes that again since Bullet Train. Was a phenomenal movie.
Yes.
That you can watch again and again and see new stuff you didn't catch the first time. This movie's the same way. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts. But definitely highly recommend both of those. John Westhoff is in the house. What's going on, John? How you doing, brother?
What's up, man?
All right. I am going to, now that I've given you my movie recommendations for the week, I'm going to flip my camera over and get to work. So, what else is going on, fellas? What you all into? What have I missed?
Me, I've been just hacking in work and booking new cons and stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to get that ball rolling. So I just booked something out in Memphis, another one out in West Virginia. So just trying to keep that train rolling.
I got you. Speaking of you, Twan, I got something here.
What? No way.
Got it.
Look at that beauty.
There you go.
Nice.
I heard that guy's really hard to find to get a signature. So you're gonna have to try to find him somewhere.
Well, I'll bring it with me this weekend, and maybe I can run into him.
Yeah, maybe. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you getting a copy of that. That's awesome.
Yep, definitely.
I'm
This is your first cover, right?
first published cover ever done in my whole life.
Nice. Cool.
It was a super surreal moment to just like hold it in my hands and be like, yo, somebody trusted me enough to put my art on their book. So
we've all been there.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I loved it.
Yep. So congratulations. Wanted to share that with everybody.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Richard's in the house. He says, "What's up, fellas?" Mark Smith, what's going on, Mark? How you doing, brother? Richard says, "My movie recommendation is don't watch Scream 7. Wasn't impressed."
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Don't say those words.
I've heard some mixed things about it.
Well,
don't break my heart like that.
Mate, now I got that song stuck in my head. Thanks.
Sorry. My son decided that he was going to come with me to Toledo. So,
really?
Yeah. So
we'll fix that. We'll torrent the hell out of him.
Yeah, I was like, just so you know, I said, I more than want you to come with me. I said, I'm super happy to take you, but this isn't like the other cons where if you get bored and we're close, you could just call your mom and go home. I said, if you're with me, you're with me until we're done.
Right.
So he said, I know. I was like, just want to let you know, you can't part way into it go, nah, I don't want you. So
no, they'll find a way. They always do.
How far away is that for? Well, that's on the other side of the state, so that's a haul.
Well, here for this one, it's only 2 hours and some.
Yeah.
So not too crazy. To get to the last one was 5.5, and then get to the one I have one next weekend as well, and that one's 7.5 hours away. So
gotcha. Mark is asking, Mark, we did. Tina and I saw War Machine this week. We liked it. Hang on a second, I gotta pick up a pencil that went rogue on me. We thought it was fun, but our favorite of the week was Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa and David Bautista. We liked them both, but we liked Wrecking Crew way better. I mean, War Machine is great, especially when he just keeps getting the shit beat out of him, and he just keeps coming back for more. But it was a fun ride. Mark says he's debating on getting Netflix again just to see it. Yeah, it was worth it. It was fun.
Yeah, I need to. But I've been binging on the new live action series of One Piece.
Oh, okay.
So I need to watch that once I finish this up.
wait, like as in season?
The new season.
Okay, so I didn't know that was out. So
Yep,
I'm behind.
Yeah, the new season literally just dropped yesterday.
Great. Thanks a lot, Dad. Now I'm going to be up all night.
Well, if it helps, it's only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
but they're also like all like an hour and a half long.
What are we talking
So
about?
that's it. Easy.
The
One Piece.
One Piece.
Yeah, live action One Piece.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
there's a live action adaptation of the anime series called One Piece, and it's like all about like pirates and stuff.
Yeah, the One Piece is real.
Is that the One Piece? Is that with Carl Urban?
No.
Okay.
It's
Because the
for the most
you
part,
guys
it's
know what
all
I'm talking about.
a bunch of younger actors.
There's a pirate movie coming out. The Indian dot not feather woman that's married to the one Jonas brother. I can't think of her name. She's plays the female pirate.
Oh,
and Carl Urban is the antagonist. And it's based on true events, true stories in the Caribbean in the 19th century.
Well, One Piece is definitely not based on true events.
Nope.
Okay. Edward's in the house. What's going on, Edward? Good to see you, buddy.
I just know I gotta finish that before I head over to Fantasticon. Knowing a couple people that'll be stopping by my booth, they'll be asking if I watched it.
Yeah, as you can all probably guess, I am not familiar with One Piece.
Like I say,
I know.
It's pretty good. I think you actually will enjoy the live action one.
So what is it? What's it about?
So
pirate died and left the world's greatest treasure out there somewhere. Some people think it's real, some people think it's not. So every pirate is trying to find this, what they call the One Piece. And because if they get it, they become the king of the pirates, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff. But that's the gist of it. It's a bunch of pirates trying to find the greatest pirate to ever live's hidden treasure.
I got you. Okay.
Now, anybody who is a huge super fan of that would be like, it's so much more than that. But like, that's it. It's the
basic premise.
It's the basic premise.
Okay.
To people who don't know it, that's what you need to know. Pirates, treasure, awesome. That's it.
Well, I knew there was a book or some kind of a somebody made a contest. They hid like 7 treasures all over the country.
Yeah. So what you're probably thinking on was after the devastating earthquake that hit Japan, the creator of One Piece actually donated a lot of his money to help rebuild certain sections, and in order for them to actually say thanks, they actually build statues of his characters in certain sections of Japan. And it's basically like you gotta go and go to each one of these locations in order to find each one of those statues.
Oh, okay.
It became like a big tourist spot at that point.
Gotcha. So, Chad, being that the convention's coming up this weekend, and I've got a premonition that you have something in your grubby little hands that you want to show off to folks.
Ooh.
We will have at the show for purchase.
Yes, I do. So if anybody's got to make the screen bigger for me, I can show my little grubby little hands.
Let's see. Nope. We want to make you bigger. God damn it. Hang on, I'm trying to figure it out.
What are you guys trying to do?
Make Chad bigger. He's going to promote the ash can.
What did you do with Chad? He's gone.
Fuck.
He threw him out.
And I'm back in.
Make Chad bigger.
There you
I
go.
made Chad bigger.
There you go.
And here we are.
When in
Boom.
doubt, ask Tina.
Exactly.
Nice. That is sick.
Love it.
Let's do Carnival.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Road stew carnival.
Mm-hmm. Okay to open up the pages?
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice little 8-page preview of the next book coming your way from the world of Roadkill Rampage. So it will be available for all of you that are interested in checking it out at the show this weekend. There are only 25 copies available, so get your grubby.
Were they available for pre-order?
What's that?
I said, were they available for pre-order? Like, what if I can't make it to the show? Jeez.
They are not available for pre-order. What'd you say?
We'll make them available after the show.
Yeah, we'll make them available after the show if there are any left. Mark says, nice. Thank you, Mark. Cool. So there we go. So come by either my table or Chad's table to get those from us, and we will all sign them, and everybody will be one big happy family.
If you come by my table, I will not have those, but I'll give you other cool things. So
There you go.
I'll give you an ash tray instead of an ash can.
Oh, there you go.
Promoting smoking. How dare you?
No, I want you to put the cigarette out.
Oh, well, that's it.
Yes, I have an ashtray on my table for you to put your cigarette out.
I got a couple other things I'll be having on my table. I finally got them all printed out, already packed up, ready to go for their debut.
That'd be cool. It's gonna be a fun time.
Oh yeah, it's always a good time at Lunch Go. I really enjoy it.
It'll be my first time there ever.
Mine as well.
I did it a while back. It's a good show. It's a nice location.
Mm-hmm. It definitely helps in what comes to some people with anxiety that can't handle like the bigger conventions like MegaCon or Fan Expo.
Yeah, it's a comic centric, smaller show, which sometimes those are the best shows to do.
Oh yeah.
So Sean, did you see Marat's Pooh Dork cover pork?
Yeah, actually, I colored that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Really?
and
I saw that and I
there
just
might
started.
be another one on the way.
That is just genius. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that is perfect.
So somebody brought it up in the group, and he was like, I was thinking about that earlier today, and then I think it was like I think it was the next morning. He texted me. He's like, I need this done ASAP.
Well, you did a good job. It looks awesome.
Thank you.
It reminds me, I knew I forgot to do something when I got off work today. Was to head over to my comic shop to pick that up.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, issue 2 just came out, right?
It comes out next week, I believe.
Next week. Okay.
Yeah, the reprints of issue 1 come out. Edward says they're coming out with a blank for Dork.
I got one blank for issue 1. I wish they would put out some more.
Yeah, me too. I did.
I just got issue 1.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I still need to. Someone tells me I'll probably have to pick it up at the show this weekend.
It's a fun read. I really enjoyed it. It helps that Brent's such a nice guy.
Yeah. I'm hoping he appreciates our homage to his covers.
Oh, I'm sure he will. He'll get a huge kick out of it. I think he's as blown away by anybody at the success of Dork.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
He's just like, what the? Because he was on Ink Pulp, and he was like, I don't know what I did. He said, but I'm sure thankful for it.
I briefly got to talk to him at San Diego last summer, and like it was like right after they announced Image picked it up.
Okay.
And like he was blown away then, just like all the response he was getting.
Yeah.
You know, this was months before the book even came out. So it's gotta be a great feeling.
Yeah, I think a lot of people that have been a fan of his art are just really jonesing for him to, you know, kind of break away from the Scotty Young thing and get something of his own. And he's was able to do it, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you know, I always read Gru and stuff like that. So, and Hero Bear and the Kid and those books are great. And this is just right in that same wheelhouse. And it's the artworks. If you're a fan of cartoony artwork, I mean, he's just perfect for that, because his artwork is just amazing.
Yeah, I saw a preview for issue 2 that was posted on Facebook, and I was just like, okay, I can see the hype now. This is actually really cool.
Yeah, it's neat. And his shield is hilarious, because his shield, all the shield wants to do is fight, and he doesn't.
I mean, truth be told, that kind of series, after seeing the preview, I could actually see that as an animated show.
Oh yeah.
Well, he worked in animation for over 20 years.
Well, that explains everything.
Yeah. Before he ever hooked up with Scotty, doing the fairy tale stuff, he was in animation. Chad, you need to go watch his episode of Ink Pulp. It's really informative.
I need to. I've been a little bit slacking on listening to their podcasts.
And just a heads up, Chad, I do plan on stopping by their table at MegaCon. Ooh. And I think Matt is going to have something of the forefathers there. So if you want to give me some money this weekend to pick you up something.
Here's my credit card. It's brand new. There's no let it go right on my head. Because I want an original page, damn it.
Yeah, me too.
Been basically growing my collection of original art pages from publishers.
Yeah.
I know I'll be more than likely going to be seeing them at Heroes Con.
This is true. Yeah, they will be there.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, if you actually see me, if you come with me to Heroes Con and you see me actually meet them, you're gonna be seeing me all sweaty.
When is that? That might be something I might, because we talked about me going with you.
Yeah, I think it's like June 13th, 14th, and 15th. I'll have to double check. I found out I'm actually on the wait list.
Okay.
A lot of people really book their tables.
All right.
And they,
Yeah, I think we'd have fun down there.
oh yeah.
So Sean, what little nuggets of goodness do you have for the MegaCon this next weekend?
Well, we got the exclusives that we showed off last week,
Okay,
and this is going to be a sketch cover that's going to be available for sale.
nice.
And I got I think 3 going on 4 binders full of sketch covers that'll be available for sale.
Excellent.
And then I'll be doing commissions, so that's an option if I don't have whatever tickles your fancy in the binders. Gonna have a crap pile of original art. There's like 2 giant binders full of that.
Yay.
Rodney's back is already screaming.
I'm currently wearing my tens unit, so yes. And I will be bringing.
We'll mix the stuff there. But yeah, we got an exclusive Do You Poo and an exclusive Scarlet Huntress book, Afghan. A little preview of the next issue that we'll have at the show.
Nice. Joby's in the house. He says, "Good looking art tonight, guys." Thank you, Joby.
Yeah.
Thanks for popping in and spending a little bit of your time with us tonight. I appreciate it.
So Sean, basically what you're saying is I need to buy a lot of your work just to help out Rodney's back.
Yes.
Yes, the more you buy, the less we have to take home.
Yeah, because we like sitting outside the Denny's and or the Walgreens waiting for a car ride to get back to the hotel with 30 pounds on our back.
Yeah.
After we did New York and we got back home and I had physical therapy like a couple days later, and so I actually took my backpack and threw the luggage scale on it to see how much I was carrying around daily. It was 25 pounds.
Jeez.
Yeah, that artwork adds up.
Yeah.
That's like my first time. That was like the same reaction I had. One of my friends had when I went to New York Comic Con, and I was carrying so much, and they were just like, "Dude, you've been carrying that all day. Do you need help?" I was like, "There, if you want to hold on to it, go right on ahead." I swear, it felt they dropped like a little cartoon character when they finally saw how much I was carrying.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just so used to it because we've been doing it for so long, and they just have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, that and like again, we're from Ohio, and they were based in New York, so they had no idea that we were kind of used to that thing in general.
Yeah.
The first time my wife ever came and helped me with a con, and she was helping me load stuff in, she was like, "Wait a second," and I said, "What?" And she said, "You do this by yourself when I don't come with you?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "I would stop bringing stuff." I was like, "Well, that's not how it works. I gotta bring what I can to make money." She's like, "It's too heavy. It's too heavy." I'm like, "Okay." But I have like all my art, like the biggest thing I get when I walk in especially from other artists is, "Holy crap, your carry setup is expensive as shit." Because all my boxes are Milwaukee boxes.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
The big rolling totes and all that stuff. So then I go, "Yeah, when you get this good at art, you make blah blah blah." And then they like chuckle and I go, "I'm just kidding. My mother-in-law buys them for me every time I fix her house. I would never buy this stuff for myself."
Yeah, we've got a couple of Huskies, and they're very similar, but they're nice, I tell you.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of Huskies as well.
Yeah, I was like, if I had to pay for these myself, there would be no way.
Yeah. They're not cheap, but they're worth the investment. That's for sure. See, Joby says I try to tune in after my art class on Wednesdays. Yeah, dude, you were crushing it with your Joby arts classes down there in Somerset. Love seeing the pictures of you with all the kids holding up their artwork. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, are any of you guys aware that Michael Bean has his own podcast?
No.
Oh,
Yes, it's called Just Fooling About, which is one of his lines from Tombstone, is Johnny Ringo. And he had James Cameron on as an hour and a half of him with James Cameron, and I watched it, and it is pretty cool, man. I had always thought that they were on the outs for whatever reason, but they're not. They're like really good friends, and they have a lot of mutual respect for one another. But the best thing was, I think I've watched three of the shows so far this week. But the one show was a younger actor who I recognize, but I don't know his name. Well, Michael was telling the story about how he got the job on Aliens. He was replacing James Remar because Remar got busted with, I think it was heroin.
oh,
It was something more severe than pot. So he said he gets a call from his agent on Thursday, and his agent says, "Hey, can you be in Pinewood Studios tomorrow in London?" And he's like, "Okay, sure. What's going on?" So he told her, somebody got fired, blah 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 blah, and you're going to absorb their contract, and so there's no negotiation. It's just, it is what it is. It's a job. Cameron, he's like, "Yeah, sure." So he goes out, and he gets there Friday, and they're shooting. So he puts a full day in on Friday, and Pinewood Studios is in a town called Slough, which is like a nothing, nowhere town. And if you've seen the Apple TV series Dead Horses with Gary Oldman,
mm-hmm.
that's the town.
Oh,
So he was like, I don't want to stay in this town because there's nothing going on. I'm going to be here for 4 months. I'm going to take a cab and go to Chelsea, which is like a nicer part of London. And so he goes there, and Bill Paxton has an apartment there. So Bill has the apartment. Michael gets a house for 4 months. And they take a taxi and they go and they buy some pot off of just some guy on the street. So he says, we've got a pound of weed. And we get out, and he says they couldn't find the house. So he has the taxi cab pull up to a Bobby, which is a police officer in London. They call them Bobbies, and ask for directions. And Bill's like, "What are you doing, man?" Because we got the pot in the car. He's like, "He don't know. I'm just asking for directions." So anyway, they get to they find out that Bill's house is like a block away from Bill's apartment is a block away from Michael's house. So they go to Bill's house first, and they've got a bag of weed. And back in the 80s, when you bought weed, you had to pour it all out, and you had to pull out the stems and the seeds and all that stuff. And Bill was rolling a joint, and they proceeded to smoke a couple of joints and get really messed up. And then they decided, well, let's go walk down the block and go check out your place. So they're walking down the block, and it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. There's nobody out, and all of a sudden there's these 6 big like military type guys running down the sidewalk right at them. So they were like, "What the hell's going on?" And they're freaking out. It turned out they were cops, and they were after somebody else. So they ran right past them, and it freaked them out so bad that they just turned around, went back to Bill's apartment. And Michael said, "I had a bag, a baggie of pot in my hand, so we could keep rolling joints." And he said they were so freaked out that when they got to the porch of Bill's apartment, he took the baggie and there was an overhead hanging plant on the porch. He just reached up and put it up there. And he said him and Bill were just talking about how freaked out they were. And all of a sudden, those 6 guys were standing right there. And they wanted to know who they were and what they were doing out this late and everything. And Bill's got his keys and like he's getting ready to go into the apartment. And the one cop says, "Well, why don't we go inside and talk about this and hash all this out?" So Bill starts to stick his key into the door, and Michael says, "Don't open that door." He says, and everybody's looking at him like, "What the hell's going on?" He says, "I scared myself, but I knew, that they're cops. They're trying to get access into the apartment." And he's like, "Look, I'm not trying to start any problems or anything." He says, "But where I'm from, you have to have a search warrant to, get into the house." He goes, "No, I'm not sure what the laws are like over here, but I'm pretty sure, isn't that the same over here?" And they were like, "Yeah, it's the same. We have to have a warrant." So
they're like, "Dang, got us."
Yeah, exactly. And so they managed to work out a deal, and the cops were like, "Okay, well, if he can put that key in that door and open it up and show us that you guys are actually staying here, then we'll let you guys go." So I was like, okay. So Bill sticks the key in there and opens it up, and they're satisfied, and they leave. And he said, "To the day Bill died, we still argue about whether or not I saved his ass or whether or not he was getting ready to screw us royally." He said, "Could you imagine how pissed James Cameron would have been when they just had to fire Remar on Wednesday, and now we got to fire Hicks and Hudson on Saturday?" He said it would have been a whole different movie. He told that story, and I was like, "Oh, this is gold, man! And that's what his podcast is about. Them just telling stories about shit they did." He talks to Stephen Lang in one. It's really cool. You guys got to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that a listen.
Yeah, it's called just fooling around with Michael Bean. Joey says that's a dope story. Yes, it is. But I found out another interesting thing. James, Michael asked James. He says, "How pissed were you when you found out that they killed Newt?" And he's like, "Man," he says, "I'll tell you what." He said, "We spent an hour and a half rescuing those characters, not letting them die, building up fan love for these characters. And the first thing they do in the sequel is kill all 3 of them." He says, they couldn't pay me enough money to go back to that franchise. He was so pissed. And the way Michael found out about it was because he had, rights to his images and stuff back then. He had a friend who was a makeup artist and hairstylist that lived in London, and she just happened to be in LA. And she's like, "Oh, I saw you over the weekend in London." He's like, "What are you talking about? I've been here." And she's like, "No, you were on the table. Your chest was all blown out. And yeah, you were dead." And he was like, "What?" And she told him, and he was pissed because, everybody that was kind of assumed that the next movie would pick up with them being alive and what happens. So he called his agent and they offered him all this money. He said they offered him more money than he was paid to do Terminator and Aliens combined for his image, and he still told them no. And when James found out about it, he was furious.
I bet.
Yeah.
And like hell of a way to find out too. Like,
oh yeah, just a friend just happened to be there. But I found it to be a great source of like this kind of knowledge, which is perfect for the show to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched like 4 episodes, and they're not long episodes. So some of the episodes are only 20 minutes or so, but the Cameron one was an hour and a half.
Are they on YouTube or?
Yeah, they're on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I immediately found it. I come across it. He was talking. It was him and Charlie Sheen. They were talking about Navy SEALs. They were in that movie.
Yeah.
And that movie was an absolute turd. And they were talking about how much of a turd that was. So I was like, oh shit, this looks like it's his podcast. So I went to YouTube and boom, there it was. I was like, sweet.
Yeah, I might have to check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty
I was
interesting.
looking for something different to listen to while I'm working.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing is you don't have to watch it. You can just listen to it, which is what I did.
All right, I think I'm calling this one done.
Damn.
It's pretty sick.
Thank you.
After seeing that, I'm calling it. I'm done drawing. I'm going to be done drawing for life.
That's a pretty sick Joker, dude. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
Like I said, I got that music video stuck in my head like for a while now, and then it's like after I saw Rodney's post with the Batman sketch, I'm like, you know what? Might as well just be a Batman stream. Let's just go ahead and actually draw Iceman kills Joker.
Well, even Twan, you did that killer Joker that you did a couple weeks ago was freaking awesome. Dan Kemp colored it.
yeah, Dan Kemp colored it. Yeah, so I got a ton of people that want it already. I'm doing some stuff with it. I got people that want the original, so and it was funny. What was that? How'd I what?
How did you swing him coloring that?
I said, "What's up, Dave? You want to color this?" And he said, "Sure."
Oh, cool.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah, he's really, really nice.
Yeah, he's a super good dude. He's the one that did the color work for me on the Psycho Sal cover.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that was my next
So-
question. So yeah,
Yeah, so really cool dude. He's gonna color my Invincible piece too,
oh nice.
if I ever get that done.
I'm actually kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what your prints kind of look like once I on brush silver metal.
Yeah, I think those are gonna look sick. So hopefully, I think it'll look sick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know me. I'll send you photos once I get them printed and be like, what do you think? Do I need to make any adjustments?
And I'll go. I don't know.
That works.
Looks
Yeah,
good to me.
most of the time I'm like, looks perfect. Even if it doesn't, I have a problem with that no matter what. People are like, well, if you don't like it, just let me know and we'll alter it. And I'm like, I love it, even if I hate it. So I'm always lying. I'm just kidding. That's not the truth.
Oh, like I was actually about ready to DM you this morning. It's like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do these prints for you, man, because we had a power outage this morning and it completely killed our air compressor.
Nice.
And we kind of need the air compressor in order for us to do the flatbed printing, the lamination, and the routing. So
Yeah.
it's like that was the one thing I kind of need for everything.
Yeah, it was a hairy day today in old Cincinnati.
Yeah, it got a little squirrely out here, which sucked because we still have to work outside when that happened. So
Yeah. Yeah, I had to drive through it all. That was fun. And then drive back through it again, coming back to Cincinnati.
Ugh.
Yeah. Thankfully, I was in a Chrysler Pacifica and it was very comfortable and had 4 other people with me. So it was, it kept me awake and sane. Then the president came to town.
Oh. Which I found very funny that when I found out he was going to be at Thermo Fisher.
Yeah.
I found it funny because I did all their graphics.
I was going to say I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, I did all their graphics. So seeing like all their graphics actually posted up, it's like, oh man, this just takes me back. Because I remember like some of the locations where I actually like did the design, did the installation, and everything.
Right.
Still remember that one guy that was just like I was about ready to go into. They just told me the wrong direction, and that guy was just like, you can't come through here. No. Because I was heading right into their lab.
That was big motivation for me to get done with work and get. One, the weather was terrible all day, and 2, I wasn't sure what they were going to be shutting down for him.
Oh man, I should have messaged my buddy Ben because he lives in that area. So I'm like, did you have to take an alternative route to get there or what? I know that traffic must have been horrible.
Yeah, I got my job done and got out of there. I could have stayed later, but my hip was on fire, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm going home.
yeah, sometimes you got to do that. Like, yeah, that's enough for me.
Yeah. Driving through tornadoes up and back, and then don't feel like sitting in traffic if they shut something down because of the president and my hips on fire. I'm just calling it a day.
I cursed him like a sailor.
I actually did better than I thought I was going to do today, so that made me feel good. So, okay, what are we doing next? It's darker. We'll go with the darker one. So, Sean, is there anything special or? I mean, I know you showed everything last week, but you want to run over everything. We're getting towards the end of the show. Remind everybody what you're going to have with you for the show. And
oh, sure. So I got the Du Poo exclusive. It's an homage to the new Superman Spider-Man book that comes out I think later this month or early next month.
Yeah.
I did an homage to Jorge Jimenez, his cover for that book. Got the Scarlet Huntress ash can that Rodney inked, so you can get both our signatures on there. It's a preview of the next issue.
Yay.
It's I think it ended up being 16 pages, something like that.
Okay.
Apparently the boss is printing. Boss is printing, and now Mikey is banging on the door. So yeah, I got those. Gonna have tons of sketch covers, original arts, prints, all sorts of other books. I'm if anybody's after the Do You Poo stuff, I'm taking like the last 3 or 4 exclusives that I have some leftover books for, so I'll have those on hand. We got really cool like setup that Clan put together where it's the row of everybody they're bringing in. It's 7 artists, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be sitting with all the cool kids in the comic creator row. I don't know what else to call it. We're actually gonna be up against the wall. At least that's what it looks like on the map.
Good.
We're in a totally different building than we were last year. So,
Really?
yeah. The building that they kept trying to drop us off when we would get the Ubers in the morning.
Yeah.
We're going to be in that building this time.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, Marat, Dietrich, Ryan Kincaid, Mike DeBalfo, Mike Chrome, Marissa Pope. Clan got us all set up. We're all in the row together. And then like the other couple of names they rattled off that were in our row is Tyler Kirkham and Greg Land. So got some cool folks that will be sitting around that I'm excited yet intimidated by. So there's that.
It'll be fine.
And I don't know. Yeah, come visit us. Come watch Rodney and I act like idiots for a while, something like that.
Yay. We do it very well.
Yes.
I'm booking my flight now.
All right.
So Twan, what are you going to have for the show this weekend? Any exclusive? Anything particular you want to pin?
Well, I just got the regular prints of that Joker piece done. So those will be there.
Okay.
Which Fantasticon will be the first people that'll get access to those. I got some sketch cards done. Maybe if all goes well and the power stays on, I'll have a very limited run of metal prints of that Joker piece. Yeah, just working on some random stuff now. So trying to get some sketch covers done, and
you'll be drawing all weekend, correct?
Be drawing all weekend.
All right, sounds good. All right, Chad, what about you, brother?
Well, we both you and I have already showed off our ash cans for the sorry, I'm trying to remember the title. Roads to Carnival. I will also be debuting the Moonman Zero books.
Yay!
I got my copies.
Great book.
This came in today. I will also have some very exclusive metal prints. So these are like embossed and everything. There's only six of them. I only have like one of each of my popular images. This is a really test them out. Some new prints, and I'll be working on a whole bunch of different pieces and commissions during the show.
Awesome. Sounds good. I will be having, as Chad mentioned, the Roads to Carnival ash can there. We'll be signing those. I will be drawing all weekend. I have my prints and original artwork available. I'll be doing, like I said, doing commissions all weekend long. So come by, say hey. Tina's going to be with me, so come by and meet Tina. And just hang out. It'll be a good time. We're going to have a good time.
Is Tina going to be doing autographs?
She will for a nominal fee.
All right.
Yes. So
Yay! I get the bugger this weekend.
need to make it worth her while.
She's going to be slapping me with a lawsuit. After the weekend.
Well, she
Might
very
just be
well
slapping
might. Yeah, she might be having the computer and working while we're drawing. So.
Oh, great! She's already doing it as we speak.
Yeah, she's in rare form. She'll be in rare form. She's done many times before.
Uh-oh.
Suing while I'm drawing, so you know. Don't step out of line. Pay your bills.
Don't make her angry. You won't
Don't
like her
make
when
her
she's
angry.
angry.
Exactly. Yeah, so it'll be a good time. We'll have a lot of fun, as is always the case when we all get together and you know, when we finally are in the company of each other instead of just being separate at our own individual studios. We tend to get a little silly. So
No.
yes, it's a fact.
This is one of those moments that we should probably try to do a live stream while we're at the convention.
Well, we can try that. If he's going to have our computer, maybe we can make it happen.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll be bringing my iPad too, just so I can play all my time lapse videos. Kids love those.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They really do. But I also have to upload maybe 6 hours of content I gotta do then.
ooh, that's a lot of content.
Well, I mean, every drawing I do a time lapse video of,
Right.
and I haven't updated my long video on the iPad just to play at the convention since July of last year.
Wow.
And I have like new pieces since then. So I just gotta make sure I play those videos. It really helps.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good time. So it's going to be definitely a busy 2 weeks coming ahead. So if you're going to be at the show, stop on by all of our tables and say hey. And buy as much as you can possibly buy.
And take Rodney some Mars bars.
Right? Yes. Not the shitty Mars bars with the crushed almonds. The real Mars bars, which I don't know where you get those now, because basically if you buy a Snickers bar with almonds, that's the Mars bar. So I will be accepting all Snickers bars with almonds in them. Just just an FYI.
My project manager has never been happy with me ever since he blew up on us, and I, instead of just trying to calm him down or anything, I just handed him a Snickers. He's like, what? Why are you handing me a Snickers? Dude, you are in an angry mood. Someone tells me you didn't eat breakfast this morning. And boy, did I get called into the office later.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. Don't show up the boss in front of the peons.
Oh, it was a project manager. It wasn't like I ticked off the actual boss himself.
I'm sorry. I just think that's hilarious. Sounds like something I do.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Oh, and I got my buddy Bender just like, you're diabolical. It's like, well, what do you expect? You've known me for 5 years. I've done some really horrible things. Evil things? No, but some sarcastic things that make a really good story? Sure.
Why not? Anything to get a laugh.
Exactly. You gotta go laugh later, but still.
All right, folks. I think if we can take anything away from the show tonight, we can take away that you all must go now and watch the Wrecking Crew, and follow it up with War Machine, and definitely go check out Michael Bean's podcast, Just Fooling Around.
Fair enough.
I'll definitely have to do that. If not, I'll probably just start watching it at the hotel.
There you go.
Johnny paid attention.
Yeah, we're getting ready to bounce out of here. I'm going to say the goodbyes. Hey, we had a good crowd in tonight. Want to thank everybody for stopping and spending some of your evening with us. We greatly appreciate it. Tell a buddy and bring a friend next time for the show. I will not be here next week. You guys are more than welcome to do this.
No one will be here next week.
Oh, no one will be here next week. We're taking the week off because I will be traipsing around in sunny Florida with Sean, causing trouble and chaos as we go.
Exactly.
Thanks, Sean, for being with us tonight. I want to thank Chad and Twan as well, and it's a great time. So, for Sean and Chad and Twan, this is the Ficus saying so long, everybody. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.